Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another trade recap. Sad to say it, but I did break my win streak today, and I did take a full $500 loss, which kind of sucks, and sucks more that now it's across two accounts, but it's it's not a big deal. I mean, it's a Friday. I have the rest of the week to, or the rest of the weekend to fix my psych and just make sure that everything's good. Um, but yeah, we'll come back better than ever on Monday, and yeah, let's just get straight into the recap because I don't want to waste y'all's time. So coming into the day, uh, just overall, obviously bullish order flow delivering back to all-time highs. We have an SMT at these lows right here from yesterday. Good displacement. Um, Pulled back into the 4 hour, delivering off that toward all-time highs right here. Was taken on ES, but I didn't really care too much. And then internally, we had good bullish structure. London session lows was protected. Asia lows was protected. So off open, basically I saw this 3 drive, and so I was like, okay, we don't need to see these lows. So this can be the internal range from this low to this high. The only fair value up here is this 15 minutes. So I kind of want to just tap into that. And then longs, but we got that pre-market and just took out all-time highs that open. So I just kind of like left after my mom made me breakfast, so I was just like, I just went upstairs, had breakfast and stuff, and then so I came back around 10, and this is where the market was at around 10. And honestly, like after all time highs, like I was watching on my phone, and I was like, okay, yeah, we're not getting any entry right now, so yeah, just came back to the charts at around 10, and I was like, maybe we can get some generation at 10 a.m. open, pull back into the 15 minute and some longs. And basically what ended up happening was did get the generation of buy side with these few highs right here. I like that. And then we just tapped into this at 10. Yeah, it was before 10:15. It doesn't really matter too much because this was like the main 15 minute in the leg. And we did have some pretty clear buy side. There was this unfilled 3 minute right here, and there was this 30-second inversion. I didn't really like this, to be honest. I thought that this was a bit mid, just because like these targets, they were decent. Um, I don't know. I feel like I just would have preferred, maybe if we had hit like EQ of this range or something, um, or we just had cleaner like internal targets leading to this unfilled 3 minute. I don't know. I just wasn't super confident in the 30-second. But I was more confident in the 3 minute. So I was okay with taking this 3 minute just because that's like, a lot more likely to deliver. But ended up just ripping lower. So I was like, okay, maybe we can get a soup lower into this range, maybe hit CE and 50%, and then get an inversion out of that. So ends up trading lower and ends up honestly just like displacing through. Like we had this little push higher, but I think it was like a 2 minute. Yeah, there's no 2 minute entry. Yeah, there's this 3 minute, and then there was no 3 minute entry as well. But yeah, ended up pushing lower, generated some good buy side right before 10:30 open, and now we have stacked PO3s because 10 a.m. opens lower right here. We have 10:15 open lower, and then we're about to trade back down into this 30 minute right here. So we trade back down into that. We open a 2 minute, and honestly, I don't really care to see 10:30 open low from here just because like everything's manipulated. We have a good soup of 705, really good rejection candle. And we tapped into the 15-minute order block, 15-minute breaker. And yeah, like there's just not really any reason to see lower from here. So yeah, so we have this 2 minute inversion. That didn't inverse. I was about to take this and I was like, damn, that didn't inverse. But this would have been super clean. I would have loved that trade. And then I took a small trade right here, on this 2 minute close, and then I realized that it closed really bad. So yeah, I just didn't have any conviction in it, so I just got out of that pretty much instantly. So yeah, just break even on that trade. Then I saw that we traded back into this 2 minute. What I really would have liked to have seen is if we traded back into this and then we close like up here maybe for a nice little rejection candle, maybe a CISD. That would have been pretty A plus, and I would have definitely had a lot of conviction in that. But we didn't. We closed kind of bearish. So then I was like, okay, well, maybe there's something that we could take on like the 1 minute, or if we create like a 2 minute order block here. So basically we absolutely ripped. And then I was like, okay, maybe if we can get a pullback to this order block, I can just get in there. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're dumping, bro. Okay. But yeah, I was thinking maybe if we get a pullback into this order block, I could just get in there, targeting BE, and then after just hope for like a nice run off that. Wait, are we still dumping? Oh, we're low-key pulling back a bit. Huh. Wait. Okay. It's low-key kind of late in the session. Dang, this actually looks really good. Hold up. Wait, let me pause the recording. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Just analyze this a little bit. We just swept out London session lows into this hourly on ES. And then really clean soup on the 30-minute. So I think this is really clean, but I don't really want to take this 5-minute inversion because this stop loss is like 100 points. So I was planning to just wait for an inversion. Then maybe 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. open low, just because 10 a.m. didn't really do too much. Just kind of left good targets for 11 a.m. to take out. I mean, it did move quite a bit, but yeah, we just kind of generated buy side all of 10 a.m. and then really good 10:45 open low with the SMT. So yeah, but let me get back into the recap. So yeah, so basically, what the flip, y'all? Alright, basically we got this 1 minute displacing way higher, and so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take an entry off this. Stop's gonna be like down here, and then TP is gonna be like up here. Now I feel like this was kind of stupid for the main reason that if it's a 2-minute trade, my confirmation should be off the 2-minute, even though this is super clear. And I think, honestly, I do think like 9 times out of 10 this plays out to these internal highs. It just wasn't great. And honestly, like, I got impatient on this too. And let me just play out this next candle. This was a sad 1 minute. My heart broke for this. Yeah, my stop was like down here. I got in like a really bad entry. It was like up here. Hold up, let me yeah, like pretty much at this. Like, I just got so impatient and I just took this. So yeah, that was another problem. It was just horrible RR. Honestly, like the initial idea when I saw this 1 minute close is like, okay, I'll wait for the order block body, because that's actually like decent RR. I can have my stop in a good spot. And then like I won't just get insta break even if we take out this high. But how it was, I just like literally, even if this did get hit, it would have been insta break even. So like, what's the point in taking such a trash entry, right? Yeah, like it was a bit forced, I would say. Like, even if I didn't get the entry on the 2 minute, okay, the 5 minute runs higher, miss my entry, and then we open a 5 minute BISI and we can get longs up to these highs. So worst case scenario, I don't get an entry. Best case scenario, I get a 5 minute cont that has even better RR than this, and it all works out fine. And then also, like, another good scenario is it just fails, get another entry, and I'm chilling. But yeah, no, so I took this 1 minute. Not a very clean trade. Definitely not my best day. Kind of sucks that I had to end the win streak on a pretty trash loss. But it is what it is. So yeah, this ended up just absolutely ripping to stop, and then ripped lower to where we're at now. And yeah, I mean, like, I would say good overall idea, just pretty bad execution. Definitely should have waited for that 2 minutes. So that's definitely something that I can take into consideration next time, is wait for confirmations on the time frame that I'm taking the trade on. And because like that's really what matters, right? Like obviously, like we're having big 2 minute wicks here. We're obviously wicking this for a reason. And so the 1 minute, like why would the 1 minute hold if the 2 minutes the one that should be telling us a story, right? So yeah, that's like my main takeaways from today. I'm gonna journal this. I'm gonna definitely learn from this, and I'm just gonna go to the gym, not really let it affect me. If we do get that 5 minute long, I feel pretty good right now. I don't really feel FOMO or anything. Um, Obviously, like I had to make a stupid mistake eventually. I'm only human, so you know it is what it is. And the overall idea was good. It's not like I had a like bad analysis. I just fell into FOMO a bit. So I just need to focus on being selective and making sure that everything that I'm doing is logical, makes sense. And yeah, I hope y'all had a good day today. I hope y'all banked. There was actually not really any clean setups other than that 30 second, but I hope y'all preserve capital, because definitely this loss here was not a great loss. But yeah, let me know how y'all did in the comments, and let me know any video recommendations y'all have, and any questions or anything like that. I'll make sure to get to them all. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. If I do take this 5 minute, let me actually see how we're printing right now. If I do take this 5 minute, ooh, it's kind of mid. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna take this. If I do, then I'll probably just update the trade recap, but I highly doubt that I'm gonna take this. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and peace out.